Alright guys, it's a Monday late morning, about 11 o'clock. Just had my first class. I had a couple people. It looks, by the sounds of things, we're going to be getting a few more later this week, at least one more tomorrow, perhaps 3. So so far so good. That is, of course, for my own English course, Fast Track English. What had happened was Facebook, after I set up my page, facebook.com/Fast Track English Cambodia, all one word, if you want to take a look, give it a like. But Facebook sent me a message saying, hey, guess what? We're going to give you $15 in free advertisements. Hey, what's up, buddy? That's my friend from Holland. But they told me they were going to give me $15 in free advertisements, and I said okay. Now the thing is, they didn't let me pick the specific ad I wanted to run because it's free. So the ad that ran was simply a picture of my logo that says Learn English, with a picture of a marker writing the words Learn English, and the phrase teaching English to people and businesses in Siem Reap, Cambodia. That was the ad that ran. That was all people knew when they saw it. So I chose my options for the ad. $3 a day for 5 days, and my goodness, I have been, luckily, and I'm not complaining, but I have been flooded in my messenger with people asking all the appropriate questions. Where is it? How much does it cost? Is this in Siem Reap? Are you a native speaker? What other programs do you have? Just all kinds of questions. So this weekend I've just been typing away, and the ad has still got one or the rest of today and tomorrow to run, because I ran it for 5 days on the $15 they gave me, so it didn't cost me any money. And according to the stats that they sent me, it has reached over 2,000 people, and I picked the categories, of course, English learners, Siem Reap, Cambodia, to target those people, and over 300 responses, which is good. I've even got some feedback from some English speaking people, and so I added another class. There were a couple of people who thought $40 was too much, even though I don't see it that way, because that's just $2 per hour for the whole month, Monday through Friday, 1 hour each. I think that's fair, but I understand I live in a country where that could represent, you know, half of somebody's monthly salary. So I understand that. I do refer them to my Pay What You Can class every Sunday for 1 hour. People can come in and just pay anything they want. Doesn't matter. No amount is too little. Just come in with what you got. You get an hour's worth of English lessons, and you can come as many Sundays as you want. Every time you just pay whatever you can. But I decided to add a 2-day per week class on Mondays and Wednesdays in the afternoon from 3 to 4:30, an hour and a half each. It will cover the same course material as the full program or the standard program. It will just take longer to complete, obviously, because you're not getting the time you would with the standard program. But anyway, I'm adding that for 2 days a week, and that will only be $25 a month. So if you know anybody that's interested in that happens to live here, let them know. But yeah, I'm getting some feedback from my English speakers. They give me a few good ideas. one of my friends, Lyndon, she suggested I teach online, but not for a company, for myself. Like just take appointments from people from Skype, you know, some kind of video chat platform, and do that. So I'm looking into maybe starting that also. We'll see. Right now I'm focusing on what I have. I don't want to lose track of what I'm doing at any given time, how many people I have, or you know, all that good stuff. I also have somebody coming tomorrow after my morning class at 9 o'clock. He sent me a message saying he wanted me to help persuade his daughter to study English. She's resisting his efforts, I guess, to want to go to school. But he desperately wants her to learn English because he understands that that is one of the keys to success later in life here in a town like Siem Reap, tourist town. So he's bringing her tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and I will talk to her. And I will talk to her and see if we can change her mind somewhat. Because the thing is, and this is where maybe not having a big fancy building comes in handy, because sometimes it's just the environment you learn in. Because you know, it's an apartment that's just been rearranged to make space to teach English classes. So it's got a homey feel. It's not a there are no uniform requirements. There are not going to be a whole lot of rules to follow. We don't have to rush through the material because you have to meet a certain quota every month. So she should be able to learn in a relaxed, more interactive environment, since it will be, if it happens, she'll be the only child, the only little person that I'll be teaching. I'll set up a time. I'll set up an hour a day for her, and it'll be more of a tutoring situation, if that will make her feel more comfortable with just me and Seng Lai there, which will really help also, because Seng Lai can help with the some of the translating if she doesn't understand something, or plus gives her somebody to talk to in her language, you know. And Seng Lai has a daughter, so she understands children. Plus there's also the, you know, the fact that Seng Lai is there is good, because if it wasn't for Seng Lai, I would not take any children in my apartment to teach English, because that would just look inappropriate. And there's always that stigma hanging over Southeast Asia that, you know, all the pedos come over here to teach. And there are some, and they get caught and rightfully go to prison. But not everyone, of course, is like that. I'm certainly not like that, but I wouldn't even want that thought to cross anybody's mind. So it's a good thing I got Seng Lai here, so they can be assured that nothing bad is going to happen to their child. Okay, walking up these stairs. Whew. Just thought I'd make this video in this little clip, let you know. There's a nice view. Let you know how everything was going so far. I think it's pretty much on track, and we'll see how things go by the end of the week. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you the apartment and what we did to it, but first I have to show you this. She said, don't make me laugh because my cucumbers will fall off my face. Perfectly good cucumbers. But anyway, what we did was rearrange. As you can see, we made room here We just turned the bed this way. It was this way. Slid it against that wall. The refrigerator stayed in the same spot. We moved the water jugs to the back there in the kitchen. And that leaves all this space for my classes. There's a little table. We got 3 chairs, and thanks to my buddy Mark for loaning me this chair. Told me I could use it until one of us leaves the country for whatever reason. We're also going to go to Salu Market, and they had those little plastic stools that you can get for like $3 each when we need more. There's also some out in the common area that we can bring in and out every day down that way at first, which is really good. So yeah, this is what we did to make it accommodate a English class. As you can see, I'm trying to get back here by the kitchen. It's very roomy now. Lots of room, lots of room. Currently with only 3 or 4, they can all sit there. I usually stand here with my little whiteboard, do the lessons and everything. And but when it gets bigger, of course, we'll remove that table and we'll have room for more chairs, and then I'll be standing over there. So there's plenty of possibility here before we have to get too big to find a new building. Hopefully that won't happen too soon. So yeah, we moved this over here against the wall. There I am. And we got all the stuff on top. This is actually a tree. Believe it, I thought it was just a plant, but it's actually a tree. So we might be living in a jungle soon. Nice bananas, big whole bunch of those. 75 cents. It's a good deal. Anyway, I just, sorry about the fan if it was making noise. Just thought I'd show you what we did with the apartment. Let me take you down here and show you that we can also, if need be, for a nice breezy learning experience, we can always come out here. Chair there, bench there, table there. We can always borrow another chair. We could even bring all the stools out here if need be. Set my stuff up here. Yeah, so there are options. All right. That is my progress report. And I don't know what we're going to do later, but I will certainly take you along, see if we can find something interesting. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. All right, here we are. We're going over the days of the week with Seng Lai, my English student. So let's see how we do. We've been working on it. So Seng Lai, go ahead.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Saturday, tomorrow, Sunday,
Yes.
yesterday, Friday.
Yes. And you can learn this plus much, much more by signing up for our class. Facebook.com/Fast Track English Cambodia, all one word. That will take you right to our page. And we hope to see you soon.